Hi all, it's me. Oh, I'm all bunged up and yeah, groggy and stuff, hair fever and I think since I can't remember the last one I've done, but obviously I've had a bit of a rough time. And obviously I was drinking again. Obviously not alcoholic drinking, but obviously I was drinking excessive and more than what I normally drank. And I was drinking like 4 times a week, and the voices came back. I know that like the two bitches are always there, like whispering to themselves, but I can't like hear what they're saying. But it was like they were shouting me, and obviously he was fucking back, like, you know, like I'm worthless and this, that, and I was just like, why? And it was proper. I was like, why the fuck are you coming back? Like, ah. And I realised, obviously, I'd let myself go, and obviously I started drinking, and obviously I wasn't sleeping, and it was quite a surprise. Well, I don't sleep much anyway. And I was like, do you know what? I need to get myself back out, and I downloaded a pixel art. I was fixated on that, constantly doing that. And then I downloaded the Walking Dead game. And like I was with my mental health nurse today, and I was telling her, and she just started smiling. She went, "That must be very productive for you, is it?" And I went, "Yeah." She said, "Obviously, because you enjoyed the series." I was like, "Oh yeah," and she went, "Oh, I bet that," and I was like, "Yeah," and I said, "I'm like that." I said, "Obviously, I've had no data on my phone." I said, "So I can only use it when I'm in Wi-Fi." I said, "So like I'll go on the front." I said, "And it'll cut out." I said, "There's loads of zombies on the field on the front." I said, "So like I need a thingy." And so obviously that's like brought me back down, and then obviously I haven't had a drink neither. I've like, you know, realised, you know, the odd drink, you know, now and then does, like, you know, it's alright, but to drink like 4 times a week, for me that is a big no-go, you know. And so I'm getting myself started, and when was the last time? I think the last time I might have been on here was about when I might have told us I got up to 6 miles with my training and with a heavy heart. Obviously, deferring my place. Well, and then I'm gonna do it next year because mentally I'm not prepared. Physically, I could get there. Do you know, I've got, what was it, 5 weeks to get another, you know, I've got up to 6, but I'm just not mentally prepared for it. So I'm just gonna concentrate on getting myself better again. And it's like, I feel like I've went back over yet again, and it's like you take 3 steps forward and I always take 4 back, and I mean, I was like back and forth, and like I seen a picture online, and it's like there's 2, and then like the first one's like a line going up, and then there's like a little cat, I think it is, like on the top, and it says, "Oh, look how far I've still got to go." But then underneath it, there's another picture of the same line with like this little cat sat on it, but look how far you've came. There's that, and that's quite like a positive thing. But then there's also like, there's an arrow, another picture I've seen, it's like an arrow which says, this is what we think recovery looks like, a straight arrow going up, and then next to it, this is recovery, and it's an arrow, but it goes up, goes to the side, does a loop, comes back down a little bit, then goes back up, goes across a bit, does a little U-turn, goes up, like, you know, it's like a squiggly circle, like, and then it goes up, and then there's the arrow. So I was like, do you know what that's like? Actually, when I seen that one, I was like, that has actually sort of made me see what my recovery is actually like. Because obviously I'm not back to the beginning, and there's not, like, you know, far from there. But I'm not where I want to be, but I'm miles from where I was. And obviously me and my nurse were talking, and there's obviously, because I've had time out of work, and we're gonna, like, put me with a lass called Gemma, a lady called Gemma. I think I've mentioned this before about, and she solely works with people who are going through sort of psychosis, and, you know, help me. Obviously, I know how to fill out application forms, and I know what to do in interviews, but it's building my confidence back up to actually go out and, you know, go back in the field of work. Because I said, like, my favourite, like, it asks on all applications, any medical illnesses. And I'm like, oh, what could I think I'm right? Psychosis, bipolar, emotionally unstable, borderline personality disorder, depression, anxiety. I said, what? Do you know, it's like, because they say, like, I need to be honest, but, like, do you know, be honest on your applications. But, do you know, I know people say that they have to give people, do you know, that chance. And I'm like, well, to look on paper, I'm a Fruit Loop. Do you know what I mean? And they'll be like, well, what if you have a bad day and you can't get into, that's what's my fear. But what if, like, I can't get, like, Joe, like, can't get up to, like, Joe, and I can't physically get out to go to, and it's like, it's so overwhelming, and Joe, that I'm starting to get panicky about it again, and it's like, oh, what, Joe, I'd love it in a world where all my friends were all in one place, and get a job with all my friends, because they'd all understand. But life isn't easy like that, is it? It's not. It's far from easy. And I'm shaking. I'm actually shaking with it. It's like, but it needs to be done, and that's just what it's. And I'm like, well, what if I have like, you know, something happens at work, and I say something, and then, but it's not me type of thing, and I'll be like, so yeah, it's a bit, whoa, and the band, obviously the band's broke up today. What? 6 weeks of bliss, shall we say? Yay! Obviously we've got trips planned and that, so they're not stuck in. And obviously it's Cody's first fight next Sunday. I am absolutely dreading it. Why the hell would I put my 12-year-old, almost 13-year-old son in a ring to get hit? But I'm dreading it. I'm absolutely dreading it. I'm going to be a wreck. That day, I'm going to be an absolute wreck. And it's going to be, like, nerve-wracking, and, I'm just like, oh, my baby. But, do you know, I'm whiffling. Do you know, this is what things get me. I whiffle, and I go from one thing to another, but I'm like, yeah, but, so obviously I've had, and I think it's like, it's my little bit of a, yeah, it's one of them, you know, you come out of your appointment and you're all deflated and all, and then you start going, and you see the positives, and, but yeah, well, I'm going to bid you farewell, because I'm going to do a bit of housework. I say do a bit of housework. I'll probably shout the kids to come down and go, do you want some bucket money? Wash the pots in the kitchen. Money use canoe for up. Yeah, bribery. I love being a parent, I do. Bribe them with all sorts. Do you want that? I'll do this for mum then. But anyway, right, well, I'm going to bid you all farewell, and I will catch you in the future. Mwah.